competition across both the PGA Tour and LPGA Tour that highlights some of golf's best decision makers. Angel will receive the Aon Trophy, the $1 million prize, and joins Tyrell Hatton as this year's PGA Tour winner. We are also joined by Lambros Lambrou, Aon's Chief Executive Officer of Human Capital. Lambros, welcome.
Thank you, Matt.
And I know you have a couple words to kick us off, so if you have an opening statement, feel free to get going.
Great. Okay, it's great to be with everyone this afternoon. And first and foremost, let me start by congratulating Angel. We're absolutely thrilled on you being our Aon Risk Reward Challenge champion for 2023. We're very, very proud of our association with the LPGA and specifically celebrating the 5th year of this challenge. As many of you know, the challenge really sets out to test players' ability to make better decisions on course throughout the season. And certainly, Angel, in winning this year's trophy, you've exhibited incredible clarity and confidence. And whilst this year you've been incredibly successful and won many, many things, we're delighted to be able to add the Risk Reward Challenge to your list of accolades. So congratulations, Angel.
Thank you.
Yeah. As you said, Angel, just how does it feel to add this, the Aon Risk Reward Challenge to your, your resume of an already great season?
Feels $1 million better. I mean, everyone's highlighting the $1 million, so might as well highlight it more. It's honestly really special too. It's a big prize fund, and it's pretty challenging, to be honest, for the entire season. So it's special.
Yeah, absolutely. Angel, can you tell us a little about the decision making that went into some of your shots on course, especially towards the end and in Shanghai and at BMW as this race really started to tighten?
Yeah, I really like this question because I got briefed before, and I actually I've been pretty strategic on this because it's no lie. Shanghai, I had it in my head because going into it, I knew the position I was in. Walmart is when I really started to realize, okay, I really have a good chance. I think I was barely ahead of her, so if she made one eagle, then she would have passed me. And so Shanghai started planning it out. I was like, every first day in, I go, Marcus, find out which Aon hole it is, because we haven't been in Shanghai for a long time, so I don't really know what Aon hole we were going to play. And then it was the 17th hole, so that week we were saying, we figured out the math. I actually asked for help, and they didn't get back to me. But then his answer was perfect. It's not his $1 million, it's my $1 million, and that's correct. So I figured out the math that week, kind of. I figured it out more in Korea. But anyways, I said I just needed to make 2 birdies to sustain, and then I wanted to make an eagle or an albatross to take more of a lead, because my goal is to go even further, so then she can't really catch me, because golf is such a game where anything can happen, and I don't really want anything to happen. I want to calculate it all, because who doesn't want $1 million? So I've been planning it out since Shanghai and Korea, and then unfortunately I couldn't push more in Malaysia because I had to pull out. And then with Tampa rolled around, with everything that was laid out, I just figured, 1, I can rest, 2, let's just see how it plays out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to throw some stats at you, so be prepared. Throughout the season, you went for the challenge holes on 48% of the time, executing the shot successfully 24% of the time, which ranked in the top 10% of LPGA Tour players. Your average proximity to the hole was 13 feet, which was closer than anyone on the LPGA Tour. Just what about your approach and your preparation kind of allowed you to, attain those numbers?
It's cool stats. But I actually decided to be more conservative this year and less aggressive. I actually stopped looking at Aon holes this year because I just wanted to play my game and play what fits the hole more. And so whatever situation I was in more, that's how I played my hole. I didn't really think about being more aggressive and no gripping and ripping it. So I was just we're more strategic this year, and it paid off.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like a commercial right now. It's a good commercial. I can be a spokesperson now.
Yeah. And then for Lambros, this this challenge has really taken off since its inception in 2019. Just what has it meant to Aon?
So I would say a lot of things. When we first thought about the Risk Reward Challenge, we really wanted to create a program that helped us drive understanding of what we do at Aon in business. And the challenge actually helps us draw parallels between the decisions that players make on course throughout the season, and the decisions that we help clients make in and around business. So I think that was important to us, but equally, our support of women's golf as part of our broader partnerships. This reward challenge is a huge sense of pride for us at Aon.
Absolutely. Congratulations again, Angel. Thank you, Lambros. And we'll go ahead and open it up from there. Steve, down in the front.
Angel, are you risky in any other part of your life, or is it just golf?
I risk everything every day. I mean, this morning I showed up on time, but everyone thought I was late for my pro-am tee time. And that's risking being DQ'd for one of the largest purses of this year. So every day's a risk. But it's calculative, like Aon. I mean, it is true, though. I feel like what's crazy how he says it is I've been more conservative, but calculating more throughout the season, and it's incredible how it paid off. I mean, to me, Aon's a lottery, if I'm being completely honest. How can you calculate something so long? But if you do it right, I guess it works. It worked this year, maybe next year too.
So what will you do with the money?
Save it, pay my caddy, pay tax. Don't get in a white-collar jail, that's what I was saying. Don't get arrested. So, yeah, and then see what I can do with it. Maybe invest in it. And so do what I want to do. But I've been saying this is since I haven't had sponsorship in a long time, I call it my little sponsorship for Angel.
You
Thank you, Aon.
Oh my goodness. You talked about being more conservative this year. What, in general, what made you change your philosophy?
Just previous play where it's the hole is let's just say 250 yards, and I can reach it in two, but my wedge game is also really good, and I don't think I embraced it enough because it's okay, well, I want to go for it. I want to go for that eagle. But that birdie also is huge, and when you overlook the small things, it doesn't really benefit you. And so what I started doing is I started looking at the small things and cherishing it more and accumulating that more, and I think that's what really helped. And then Cincinnati, I made an eagle. That was huge, but it wasn't really planned for. It was really lucky. And if you really think about it, eagles are with a lot of luck. But if birdies are more calculated. So if I can just put all my money on my birdies, then I can get my return.
You mentioned in the preview days, media days for CME, how you're focused on giving back a little more now with your success. Can you expand on that and why it's important to maybe use some of your earnings and your time now with your success to give back to the golfing community?
Yeah, so I don't feel like, I mean, I'm very blessed with a lot of people in my life. There have been a lot of support, but let's just say on the financial side or other support hasn't been as great. And I feel like if I have the ability to do that, I want to be able to reach out because money makes things go around. And as much as we don't want to talk about it, it can bring a lot of things in life and create a lot more opportunities, pathways for businesses to grow or things to grow. And if I have the ability, I just want to be able to do that because we're here for a long time and I want to find out what my passions are in life. And so I want to be able to help out people that haven't been helped out.
Who specifically are you looking to support and what groups maybe are you working with?
So I'm working with two. One of them, I don't even know if they really need my help. It's called Chambers Putters. I invested in earlier this year. It's a very impressive resume with Vikash, who's founded Odyssey, Never Compromise, and Happy Putters. And then now he's working on Chambers. So there's that, and our ex-commissioner, I don't know their names. I'm sorry. And then there's the ex-CEO of First Tee. So then, the founders were really impressive, and then on top of that, Beth Daniel of McMallen, they're actually in the back, and then Julie Inkster, Judy Rankin, Kari Webb, they're investors. And I was like, wow, what a great company. I tested out the products. It's great. So I was like, can I be a part of this? I just came into my mind, so I was like, played well this year, so I got a little extra on my hand, so I was like, can I do this? And so they were like, yeah, why not? So that was more of an investment that I didn't really think they needed me, but I was really excited to be a part of because it's a bunch of legends. Who doesn't want to be associated with them? And then the other one was more of something I wanted to do more in the future is Fairmont. Fairmont is a clothing company founded by 2 Malaysian girls. I met them at Pebble. They're very, very, very small. They're a startup. And I wanted to invest a little bit of capital. I don't have that much to just throw around, but invest a little bit of capital and then invest my time because I want to see them grow because I think the girls work really hard. And a really smart person told me, you don't invest in things, you invest in people. And when you invest in a company, you're looking for what kind of people are driving it, and that's where it's going to create more opportunities because without people that are working hard for you, then you don't have a product. Because every startup is zero, no matter what it's valued at. And I really like the girls, and I think they're really hardworking. So that's where I want to put my time and energy in. Because to me, what is money? Money is your time and energy that you put in return. Thank you.
As you now have added to that list of funds that you can invest with something like Aeon that has that parity between the men's and the women's game, for you, how important is it to target those women-owned, women-operated companies?
It definitely. I wouldn't say I want to target that because then you become very biased. It just so happens that those 2 companies that I've invested in are very women-focused, and Aeon is women-focused too, trying to bring the equality between men and women. So that is also a point that I want to kind of target, but it's not my main focus because I don't like to discriminate. I like them all.
Any other questions? I'll have one more for Lambros. To see all the past winners this year kind of thrive on tour. Angel's won, Minji's won, Hannah's won. Carlota had that great moment for the Solheim Cup in her home country. Just what does it mean to you and to Aeon to see these past winners really succeed on tour?
Well, I'll take a leaf out of what Angel said beforehand, which is you invest in people. And, for us, the risk-reward challenge achieves a lot of things, but I think our ability to create life-changing experiences for people, recognizing the efforts that they've made throughout the season through better decisions. Those experiences, those opportunities do not come along very often. So we are immensely proud of the opportunity to be able to do that.
Absolutely. And if there's no more questions, I think it'll be great. Thank you everyone for joining us, and thank you, Angel. Thank you, Lambros.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I can end.